Alright, ladies and gentlemen, DSP here. Welcome to the conclusion of my big birthday bash marathon of 2019. I've been streaming for 12 hours. I'm going to be honest, it's been exhausting. It's been very exhausting. Like, I'm very tired right now. I had a headache, and I took Tylenol earlier today. It went away. Now it's coming back, so I popped another Tylenol. And I think I drank too much caffeine. I'm not used to doing it. I had an energy drink when I started, and I had another one halfway through. And now, like, I feel like I drank too much caffeine. I do. I feel like my body is... And also, I feel dehydrated, too. Even though I've been drinking all day, I still feel kind of dehydrated. So... But it was fun. Listen, I think this particular marathon went better than the last one. If you remember, the last one basically had a couple games that were really dead and no one really enjoyed. I would say Donkey Kong Country 2 and Super Mario RPG were the two that stick out like a sore thumb. I think keeping this marathon to only 4 games was a great idea. And I think having the 2 games that I knew people were going to like the most, the longest segments, and having the other games just be kind of short interims was a good idea. So, Sekiro, I did 4 hours, right? That worked out really friggin' well. People loved it. I'm near the end of the game now, which is great. And, you know, when I play it again tomorrow night, you know, I'll be in the end game content. Blackout always works. And boy, Blackout, I got close to winning, didn't win. It was a big dramatic turn. And then finally the last match, boom, getting the big W. That was like the perfect end, right? Absolutely perfect end of the gameplay portion of tonight's stream. I want to say a few things. Obviously, again, thank you everyone who came out and hung out with me today. I know that viewership was pretty decent all day long, and I appreciate that. Thanks to anyone who contributed, cheering, subbing, and tipping. Obviously, we know from the leaderboard who the big contributors were. But it really was a group effort. You know, I mean, take a look. That's awesome, all right? Did I hit the goal that basically would take care of everything and I wouldn't have to worry during my trip to Connecticut? No. But... that's still an awesome amount raised. I'm very pleased. Thank you to everyone. Like I said, some people have been asking me questions like, so what's going to happen now? It's very simple. With all the money that I've raised for these taxes, I'm going to go to my tax guy and say, this is what I have. So this is it. Unless a miracle happens and somehow magic falls out of the sky when I'm in Connecticut, this is what I have. So, you know, with this, what can we do? Are we good enough to get on a payment plan or not? Because I was trying to raise the amount that my tax guy was telling me to raise, and obviously that didn't happen. So hopefully this is enough that he'll say, okay, we can get you on a payment plan. Maybe it's not the best terms, you know, maybe the payments are going to be way bigger monthly than I had hoped, but at least I can get to a point where I'm not massively defaulting and behind on taxes. You know what I mean? So we'll see, I guess. All right. So this last little bit of the stream, I'm just going to talk with you guys. There's a couple cheers that we had here. Fallen Heroes actually did a 100-bit cheer earlier and said, lucky win, Phil, down to 6% health. It was down to the wire that last game of Blackout, and I'm very happy that I got the win. Emperor Dogs cheers said, did you really work for a helicopter company? You said that once and never mentioned it again. You said something that got me curious. No, I did. I worked for a company called HSI that was an aftermarket support for helicopters. Basically, customers would come to us because they owned a helicopter and they needed to get parts for their helicopter, or their helicopter needed their parts to be repaired because they couldn't afford new parts, so they wanted to get repaired parts. And we would do all the logistics of getting either the parts in our door and sending it off to a repair facility. We actually had an in-house repair facility that did some repairs. And then getting those parts out to the right vendors, coming back and stuff like that. Or we would order the parts. We'd have a parts warehouse where we stocked helicopter parts, and we would have the parts on site that we could ship to the customers, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the company I worked for almost 5 years. So, okay, I said I saw people die. No, I didn't. I never said that. I never said I saw people die at my job. Never said that whatsoever. I don't know where you heard that. Yes, Trump was a customer of that company, and he never paid his bills. Just being honest, he never paid his bills. He was infamous for being late or not paying what he owed, and that company shut down his account numerous times because he would never pay. Then all of a sudden, like, he would do a giant balloon payment to get him current again, and be like, oh, so now you're just going to drop everything to get me all the parts I need, right? Sambuca cheered. He says, do you still drink alcohol? You seem to work too much to really unwind like that. I do. Occasionally. It's not often. Maybe every once in a while, once a week or something when I'm out with Kat. Maybe if we're at a restaurant, I'll have a drink like a beer or something. Every once in a while, I'll have a relaxing drink at night, but it's not all the time. So, Thank you for the cheers, Sambuca. Am I ever gonna bring back the buzz cut? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't like. The buzz cut was because I was lazy. I didn't want to do anything with my hair. I like how I look with the other hairstyles, so I'm probably not bringing back the buzz cut unless I just get lazy again. Okay. Xbox One is garbage. Ship me $1. Says, love you, buddy. No homo. Since Modern Warfare Remastered is over, would you ever go back to World War II? It's great now. Definitely the best current gen Call of Duty. No. What I would probably do is, I'd go back to Black Ops 4 just to try that class that has no specialists in it, or that mode that has no specialists in it, and see if it's any good. And that's probably it. I mean, at this point, it's what, April? So another 6 months, we're gonna have the new one anyway. It's not like I'm going to have a long time to wait. You know what I mean? I'm still going to play Blackout, which I like. So more than likely, I am done with Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'll probably try Black Ops multiplayer again a couple times. I'm not going to answer stupid questions. I'm just not, so. I'm far too tired to be answering stupid questions. I was streaming for 12 straight hours. I'm completely drained of energy. After I'm done here with this little mini vlog talking to you guys, I got to upload all these videos, which isn't that many. I think there's the pre-stream, the 4 Sekiro. There's one video of MLB, one video of Modern Warfare, and then I think 2 videos of Blackout. So not too much, but still, I got to do all that and the schedule, and then I got to start relaxing. Kat's going to be home within like an hour from work, so. Mojo SD to me another $5. Thank you, Mojo. He says, what's your favorite and least favorite Resident Evil? I'm playing Veronica for the first time. I think it's pretty fun, more of the harder side of the Resident Evil games. My favorite Resident Evils are probably 1 and 2, although the more casualized Resident Evils like 6, like that one was a lot of fun, but it really wasn't a legit Resident Evil. Probably 1 and 2 just for the nostalgia factor. And least favorite, I thought 3 was pretty flawed, honestly. I thought that 3 could have been a much better game. It didn't feel like classic Resident Evil. It felt like they screwed stuff up. And it's true because it wasn't supposed to be Resident Evil 3. It was supposed to be a spin-off title that then they just turned into Resident Evil 3. I guess that I'll go with that. I'm very exhausted and I can't really give better answers. Quack did 100-bit cheers. Said, hi, Phil. Happy birthday. I had work today. I missed the stream. Any highlights I should check out? I would say Sekiro was good. I did a lot of great progress in Sekiro today. Beat a couple bosses, I believe, a lot of mini bosses, and we're near the end of the game. MLB was just chill fun, nothing too notable. Modern Warfare Remastered sadly didn't go very well. Mostly trolling, people joining my matches and ruining it. And a few matches were very bad connections, so I'm probably not playing it anymore. Blackout was good. Blackout, not only did I get a lot of interactivity with the viewers, I got some pretty good placings, and I won the final match of the night, which felt so gratifying to win that final match. So that was pretty cool. Okay. Sambuca cheered again and said, have a good trip. I'm sure you'll get through this. Just relax. Your streams and occasional marathons are getting better and better. Thank you. Remember, I'm still here tomorrow. Even though I did the marathon today, I'm still here a full day of streaming tomorrow. Apex Legends co-op with Brian and Kekken to start. And then the night stream is going to be more Sekiro endgame stuff. Okay? I'm still streaming one more full day before I'm out of here. Don't forget. Don't think I'm going. I'm not out of here till Sunday. No, McRub, I'm not getting any answer specific, but yes, I have donated to other people before. Canadian Doink says, this is Young Guap Fresh. I changed my name to Canadian Doink. What a name. Okay, welcome. Thanks for telling me. When's Final Fantasy IX? I don't know. All right. All right, Eric considered playing Team Fortress 2. I did. Years and years ago when I first got a gaming PC for YouTube, I played Team Fortress 2 for about a month, and not a month straight, but on and off for a month, and I actually had a server that I bought and rented out for my viewers, and it lasted a while, and then I got rid of it all because I wasn't playing it. Oh my god, excuse me. Quack says, if you agree to play Final Fantasy IX, I'd happily give it to you, my favorite game ever. Eventually, I'm going to play Final Fantasy IX. I'm just lay down the law. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I like the Final Fantasy series. It's one of the very few ones I never played. So definitely I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy IX at some point. Well, I use the automatic chip tracker from now on, says Roy King Tree. Let me tell you, it really helped today to have it. I didn't have to constantly update the tips total. At the same time, it's obtrusive. I know it is. So for today, it was okay. But for ongoing playthroughs, do you guys really want to see this bar filling up constantly? Plus, I don't even know what the goal would be for each. For me, here's what I think. This bar is important because when I'm using it, I really need your help. Okay? And not to say that, daily your support isn't helpful. It absolutely is, and it goes towards my bills. This is going towards a special thing. If this became something normally on a stream every day, it wouldn't be special anymore, and it would just become commonplace, and it wouldn't have any impact. I think having this bar up today had an impact. People were coming and being supported because they were like, oh, look at this, we're trying to fill the bar, right? Versus, oh, if I just have it every day, it's there every day, who cares? So, no, I don't think this is going to be sticking around. Mojo SD to me another $5. Thank you, Mojo SD. He said, are you hyped for Borderlands 3? Borderlands was always my favorite looter shooter compared to Destiny and Anthem. I am. It's coming out in September. If I can find a team, I would love to do a full co-op playthrough of it, so I guess we'll see. I'm at Fusion. I did a full playthrough of Final Fantasy X many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. You should check it out. It's already on DSPGaming on YouTube. Dope Soap Cheers. I feel bad I couldn't donate to save the house. I want you to be happy where you are. Well, I appreciate the contributions that you did lend. Excuse me. Solid Fantasy. Resub for 31 months and says, do you think lean in manual ban is the only move capable of defeating Johnny Gargano at this point? I don't know. I'm looking forward to eventually watching NXT TakeOver, but although I already know that Johnny Gargano, I already saw spoilers. I told you. I already went on Twitter and there were already spoilers. I was like, immediately spoiled. So I'm like, well, I already know what happened, so what can you do? That's what happens with wrestling, man. That shit gets spoiled like that. So even though I'm not watching NXT tonight, I'm not watching WrestleMania tomorrow, I'll know all the results by the end of the week. I'm sure I will. Okay. So, real talk, guys, I'm really tired. If you have any important questions or whatever before I go tonight, let me do them right now or forever hold your peace. I'll be back tomorrow for a full day of streaming. And if you want to contribute, absolute last chance to get in for the marathon, guys, okay? Absolute last chance to contribute to the bar or whatever, because I'm going to be out. You can hear my voice is hoarse. I need to start resting it, okay? Big Boy Abides, I see your cheer, and I see you're talking about Sigmund Freud, and I don't really want to fucking talk about that in regards to my parents. Thank you for the cheer, though. Thanks for all the cheers today. Do I like flying or do I hate it? I don't mind it. I'm not in love with flying. At the same time, I hate flights with turbulence, so it's not a big deal to me. Chestnut's right over here. Chestnut's right over here. He's been over there relaxing today. I didn't want to have him on the couch with the balloons and everything, so. Big Boy bites you again. He says, I'm joking around because I'm drunk. I mentioned that line to my own parents. They didn't find it funny. I'm glad I could help you out with the cheering. Yes, you did. Thank you. Rest assured, everyone, even if you couldn't tip today, any way you guys contributed is much appreciated. So thank you for that. No plans in the future for Dreamcast streams. I don't even know how I would capture from a Dreamcast. And Dreamcasts are very unreliable. They break down very easily. Yeah, is at work. Cat is at work, coming home in a bit. No, these 12-hour streams are not going to be a regular thing, Hot Ray. As you can see, I'm super exhausted. You know, and this is just for a special occasion. I work full time every day. I'm streaming, between 8 and 10 hours. This is a special 12-hour marathon. I'm so beaten. I can't do this all the time. If I do this all the time, number one, it's not special. Number two, people won't come out for it because it's all the time. If I miss one, what's the big deal? And number three, I don't think people would be as supportive if it wasn't for a good reason. So, Xbox One is garbage. Ship me $1. He said, "What's your email again?" StarsightPhil@hotmail.com. Big Boy Abides cheered. Said, "I recently downloaded Resident Evil 4 for myself while injured, but probably watch yours as well. I missed that game." And then John C. the Third cheered. He says, "I am on my 16th Mocha. I have the best available of all the regulars so far." Do I have the best availability of all the regulars so far? For today, yeah. I mean, as you saw, we did have many mods in and out today. And I do appreciate that you were here all day long. I do. All right. There's a nice lean-in manual band for the end of the night from someone who's being an asshole. So they're out of here, and they're not coming back. Big Boy Abides cheered. He said, "Your marathons have always been awesome. We are still waiting for DSP film reviews." I don't think that's ever going to happen. I don't see any movies, so I can't review them. Hit him with the leaner. See you later, Timbo. Have a good night. I reviewed Infinity War? Not really. I talked about it in December when I saw it on Netflix. A little late. Vietnamese Vladimir Putin, I don't want to talk about Metro Exodus's controversy. That was 2 months ago. There's no reason to be talking about that now. You're welcome, John C. the Third. He said, "Thanks for the 12 hours of ownage." Thank you, iMad Fusion, for a subscription. I appreciate that. Let's do a final sub count for the night. Let's see where we are ending the marathon tonight. Keep in mind we were at like 520. We're up to 546. That's awesome. 546 subs. So again, even if you cheered and subbed today, I still appreciate that, man. And that stuff will still help me, just not immediately with the taxes, but it will still help me. So thank you to anyone who did. About Law, I doubt I'd be going back to play Dragon Age Origins again. The only exception would be if they like remastered it or something. But I don't think I'm going to be going back to that again. Big Boy Abides, yes, I did get physical therapy for about a month when I was first diagnosed with my back injury, and it was really, really bad, and I didn't want to get surgery. But basically what happened was I got it for a month, and then my copay, or my deductible, ran out. I was like, oh, cool. Then it reset, because it was in December. It reset for January, so basically I paid a ton of money, and then they're like, oh, you have to continue to pay now because it reset for the year. I said, go fuck yourself, and I never went back. So I ended up buying this back stretcher that I used at home to stretch out my back by myself. Thank you, Super Flash. He said bye and have a good birthday tomorrow. Thank you, Super Flash. No, I never played Return to Arkham. I never got it because at launch I heard it was bad. The reviews were very bad at launch, saying it ran poorly, and then I never got it later on when they fixed it. So thank you, Cactus Guys. See you tomorrow. Happy birthday. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow indeed. I'll be here all day tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day because I'm doing full Apex Legends co-op, dinner with the cat, and then after that, doing as much as I can for the trip, then another full 2-hour plus late stream, and then after that, I have to do all the final things for the trip, and then somehow get to sleep because I have to be up early on Sunday to get to the airport. So, it's going to be nuts. Mojo SD did another $5 tip. It says, good night, Phil. Love what I was able to see of the stream. Shout out to one of my favorite playthroughs from you, which is Deadly Premonition. Still have that whistle stuck in my head after all those years. Awesome. Jackalese, I have done a bunch of horror games in October before. He's asking, do I do anything special in October like horror games? I've done Halloween. Usually I have a Halloween special that I do. That's typically horror games. So. Hello, Real Spoonie. No, I did not have cake. In fact, we have, Kat and I have a very mini cake we bought from our local grocery store. It's like 2 slices, and we're going to eat that together tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys, last chance. If anyone has any pertinent questions or wants to contribute, this is it. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm about to sign out. I am beat. People say, can we please see Chestnut? There he is. He's been sitting right over here. Here's Chestnut. You sit right next to the pillow. That's his spot where basically where the balloon is. Big Boy Bites shoot again. He said, okay, the cute mini cake makes up for the gay as fuck chicken fillets you'll be eating. Okay. Jeff the God has resubscribed for 15 months. Thank you very much, Jeff the God. Anjo Gumi has subscribed to the channel for 13 months. Thank you for the sub, Anjo Gumi. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Oh. Can you tell I'm beat? Oh, brother. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think I'm going to call it quits. Thank you for a great marathon. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate it. Tomorrow, again, full streaming day tomorrow. Apex Legends Co-op, followed by Sekiro, and it is my actual birthday tomorrow. So I hope to see at least some of you on stream if you can make it. It's the final streaming day before I'm gone for a week for my trip to Connecticut, okay? All right, final cheer from Big Boy Abides. Happy B-Day. I'm off to watch Conan and drink my knee pain down. Peace, Phil. Hope to see the stream during the next big release or classic playthrough. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Come on by tomorrow if you're stuck around. It'll be fun. Co-op. I'm actually doing co-op with friends tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for a really great marathon. It went well. I appreciate everything, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Later. Have a good night, everybody.